sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
That's going deep for Bateman.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Hey, flipper! What's that?
They'll give this to Akers running right. Down at the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here we go,
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Cousins to throw it.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held on, they might go for it again.
3rd and 8.
Now it's Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. On the give, this is Akers. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Well, big man with the ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
They go play action. Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Going again on the ground here with Hill. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, a run for Hill. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. Now a shotgun handoff to Hill. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
2nd down and 4.
Jackson now. And they're going to get it. They bring about the sack back at the 16-yard line. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Jackson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Throwing is Jackson. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Gus Edwards
From 8 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nwangwu now from his end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields it in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. And you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Jackson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From the gun, they go to Edwards. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. Rolling to his right. Checks this down to Edwards out of the backfield. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Isaiah Likely. As the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Cousins on first down. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Luongo now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Tackle there by Michael Pierce. Here's 2nd and 10. Going right back to Akers.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 40. Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Cousins. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Trying the power game with Ham. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. C.J. Ham taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson. That's into the hands of Edwards. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see them drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Jackson throwing complete there to Flowers.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to the ground. It's Hill. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justice Hill. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Justin Matabike there to bring him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Now Cousins.
This is caught by Addison.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, kid! Where's your hut?
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
Shoves him aside near the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
They give up the middle to Akers.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Cousins.
He gets it to Addison.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now Cousins.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Vikings first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. On the handoff, it's Akers.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Now 2nd and 4. They'll run this with Akers.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt. Cousins. It's complete. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
This is 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. That one into the hands of Flowers.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers.
And he'll be taken down, as that'll net him only about a gain of 9.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now an all rest on the right foot of their kicker. This from long, very long range. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Yeah, Brandon, that's a tough distance with the game on the line because you'd like to give your kicker better odds than that. Anything 50-plus, we know it's going to be difficult. And that one proved to be just a little too difficult. And now it appears it's going to cost them the football game.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown.